Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and it's day 180 here on the back of Onbu, and we've got a lot of things ready to go. All of our scavenging parties are ready to head out. Onbu has just woken up from a nap. He's about to hit a rock grub colony, which is not great, but it looks like we might miss this thunderstorm if it continues to move at that good clip it's going at. I don't want to necessarily go there. We're just trying to figure out where to send people. Don't want to spend like our scavenging rations on something that's like not so necessary there. Now, last episode we started changing these into stone roads, which don't think they've really started too much on, but they are going to get there. I think these ones are stone now. So there's a few bits of stone, which should speed our villagers along, and that is quite good. We've got the fish going. Yeah, we're still in an okay zone for them. We've got our second I keep saying second, but it's our third commune actually going in. Because we are getting a little short on housing. We've got 103 people in total, only 105 housing at the moment. And we have started to replace these huts with cottages just to give our people a further happiness bonus. Things are looking really good. At the moment, we've got huge food variety, +8. Food quality, there's only a +3, so that's not very high. Housing quality is only a +5, and decoration is +6. So, and that decoration is so close actually to being +7. So, I'm not sure. This one in here actually doesn't have enough decoration. I have no way of fixing that. This is like, it's already full up around it. That's a bit unfortunate. Unless something has like a fairly big radius. Let's just take a quick look. Because we do have these now. Oh yeah, that would do it if we just put one of these in here. It's just a bit awkward because then we have like weird spacing. But yeah, could put this in here and that would give fairly good decoration. Lantern is planks and slabs. This is slabs and sand. I think we have enough sand. Let's put that in there for now. That's going to make sure that one's fully decorated. And then I think everything will be fully decorated. Not this one. We'll have to sort that one out soon, but let's just do that for now. Decontaminators are done. And this has been upgraded so that we get extra flamethrowers now. So instead of 3, we now have 6 there. You guys are working on the food stand. Ooh, lots of eggs going in here. We've got just those 4 sitting on the ground, but we're currently doing the grilled fish, which I think we will continue to do for a while because it's better. We need to get these kind of collected. We need to have a good supply of them, although this might be a bit early to try to do that supply of them because eventually we're going to need, 25, I think it was? Yeah, for the survival menu, 25 of each of those eggs. Which is quite a lot, and a lot of survival gear as well, which we haven't even started making. We just picked up 2 rock grubs, which is not great. That means our plants and fungi are going to grow 20% slower. We could, however, give Onbu some insecticide and stop that. Now, we don't have insecticide, as it were, but we can use the fungal essence. It increases Onbu's poison by 10% each time, but it does remove 1 internal parasite. So we could just do that. We could do that, 2 doses of that, and then just give him an antitoxin because we have an antitoxin. Although, do we only have 1? We might need you to start making some more. We have a lot of herbs, so let me open this. We'll get 2 workers in there starting to make some more because I think we will give him that antifungal. Just so that we can get rid of those rock grubs straight away. Right, food stand has been researched. Now, if I build this, I think we need to build quite a few. So I would maybe build like 1 up here somewhere on this side. I'm not sure what, maybe here is fine? Or is that, no, I just kind of want it to cover the workers that are way up here. Here, does that cover you guys? I think here covers you guys all right. So we could put 1 there. And then food stand down over here, or maybe over here. Make sure it gets the people at the front. And then we need a food stand going down this side to make sure you guys are covered. Could put it here, and that covers a good amount of you. And then maybe a food stand in here and another food stand down over here, or just below here. Oh, actually, it fits in kind of perfectly there. Okay. A few food stands to go in. I don't think it's going to be terrible. Hopefully it works a bit better than it used to. Oh, I forgot to check the trader. They've already left. We've got 3 new people, which I think means we now don't have enough housing, so we have homeless people. So let's high prioritize that. They just need to bring the resources over. We actually have all those resources. We just need to carry them. So that is totally fine. Research-wise, what do we want to work on next? Allows getting ancient knowledge from analyzing debris. We have everything we need to do that one, so that could be something we do. The granary, we have everything we need for that. Oh, the laboratory is probably a good idea, but we do not have enough spores. Don't have enough ancient knowledge for that. The warehouse we could do. I don't really feel like I need the warehouse, but we probably do want to actually get that. What is this? Food compost allows turning various foods into compost or biogas. Is that new? Was that always there? Is that new? That must be new. I feel like that's new. Let me know if that's new or not. I think it is though. Never saw that one before. So we could take that. I guess that's a nice and easy one. Is there anything else back here? We don't have Flophouse. We skipped over Flophouse, which I still think is fine. We might want to get the rock trumpet. Let's just get that now. That's a quick and easy one. It's only going to take 12 hours and then we can work on the next thing. All right, let's just take a look out here. You guys are all coming back. We are going to miss this thunderstorm, which is great. Then we've got a choice to make. Deal with a large poison forest or a cold snap. Possibly get these nomads and stay in the mountains. There's also torrential rain there, which would make people unhappy. So I'm not super keen on doing that. I think staying in the mountains is fine. Everything's sort of just growing fine. It's nothing too special. What are we getting? Beets at the moment. The fish are growing, just like not super well. And I think it's all fine with them. We're also getting the heal shrooms again. So yeah, overall, I think that's fine. Scavenging party has returned with another 5 ore and 30 stone. There's nowhere to send them off to at the moment. That's within range. We would have to use our scavenging rations, which we could do if it was really worth it. And I think the only thing at the moment that would be really worth it would be more ancient notes, because we don't really want to miss any ancient notes. But I think we can just hold off for now. There's an infested mine over here we might consider going to. Right. This was open to give Onbu fungal essence. So we want to make sure things aren't growing slow. So we're going to do 2 of those and an antitoxin. And I think that will be fine. That's going to take a little bit of time for them to get that sorted. I might open up the smoking hut again so we can start getting things. We have salt, we have fish. We'll just put 1 person in there working. I think that's fine. Oh, we're not doing grilled tomatoes anymore. We are doing beet soup. So we actually really need to start using those beets because we've got 87 of them just lying around. Okay, that is the rock trumpet. Let's go back in here. We don't have enough compost for poisonous fungus. That might be a good one to try to get next. Really need to get more compost though, but we'll figure that out. I mean, technically, if we wanted more compost, we could get this food composition one, although we don't have enough compost for even that one. The granary, the deep quarry hurts Onbu, so I don't really want to get that. The large water tank would be helpful. I think let's just go for the archaeology now. That will take 2 days to research that. We'll keep them busy while we gather some more resources. I'm just going to, I think, swap this over. Oh no, it already is compost. We're not getting dung fast enough. That seems to be a bigger problem. All right, the commune has gone in though, which is great. It does need some more decorations going around it. So let's just take a look at what that would take. We could do some like nice arches along here and do like a little arch path. I don't quite get how people use these to decorate because they don't like connect with anything. I've never used them. Stone slabs and sand or just bricks. I feel like the stone slabs with sand fit better in with like what this currently looks like. If you put 2 of these side by side, or do you leave a gap in between? Does it go like that? I'm just gonna try it. We'll see what that does. We'll leave a gap in between because I don't know if they're like wide enough at the top that it like looks like then they're connected, and then you could put some flowers in between or something. I have no idea. Let's just do that and we'll just see what it looks like once those are built. So I've never bothered. Blacksmith is just missing a couple stone slabs. The salvaging yard, we haven't started putting anybody in there yet, or any required materials in there yet. Looks like we can also possibly go send you guys out there. This scavenging hut is waiting for us. As your scavengers arrive at the shrine, they're suddenly enveloped by a mysterious dense fog. The closer they get to the shrine sanctum, the more they feel like they're being watched. Let's leave them food. Oh, it's good food though, but we can leave bread, so. Oh, we have to leave the bread because we have like nothing else. We are kind of out of good food then. Okay, so we maybe need to look into why we have so little bread. High spirits has been triggered though, and they got 3 tools. The tribute is immediately enveloped by an opaque fog. That's actually not what I wanted though, because we really needed the ancient notes that this was promising. because that said we would get ancient notes, and then we did not get ancient notes, and that's a little bit upsetting. Send a party out here. We might be able to get those scavengers. Might have Anbu just sleep there before going in, if we're not quite there by that then. All right, one more fungal essence, and then we need to give him the antidote. So we will send the hot air balloon off again. Anbu is also a little bit hungry, so we could just feed him a mushroom ball really quick. All right, you are just hanging out there. These eggs aren't going into storage. I wonder why that is. Where did they go? In here. Someone just needs to move them, I guess. Because there's no reason why they wouldn't go into storage. Oh, and the bread. I wanted to look into the bread. We have a lot of wheat, or flour rather, so that's not the problem. It's just this takes a long time, I guess. 6 hours. Well, more than 6 hours just to make a loaf of bread, like 10 hours to make a loaf of bread. So with the fact that we're getting good amount, I mean, you could also put like so many workers in the windmills as well. So what we could do is build another bakery, and then we would have 2 bakeries that are both making bread at the same time. And I kind of feel like one windmill can actually sustain 2 bakeries. So I don't think that's the worst idea that I've ever had. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. I don't think I am. This does not fit there. Where would we put it? Maybe on this corner? Because there's a windmill here and there's a windmill there. So they'd have to like carry it a bit, but in between these 2 windmills, they'll have enough. I think that's a fine idea. And then let's just make sure we harvest that. Maybe we'll prioritize this. We need clay though. So let's get this opened up again and put a second worker in there. And then possibly we just need to select some of these for being harvested, because we're a little short on clay. And then maybe we put a second worker in here as well. All right. Did we feed Anbu a mushroom ball? Yes, he's no longer that hungry. And how did the fungal essence is still going. They just dropped it off. So we just need to let that go. And there we go. Got rid of the rock grub. So now let's give Anbu an antitoxin. Okay, scavenging parties. We can send a party out here. We'll do that. That's good. That's got elephant eggs. If we want to catch these guys, then we could ask Anbu to sleep here. And Anbu is a little tired, so I think this is fine. I think that'll be good, because then he can get less tired, so we can go through these cold snaps and not worry about him like trying to lie down in the middle of a cold snap, which would be, well, quite annoying. All right, Anbu is also getting antitoxin, which is perfect timing because he's about to lie down. And he does have immunity to poison for a short time, 15 hours. So if he sleeps for 15 hours, he's not going to be getting poisoned on the ground. We're going to be able to pick up these nomads very likely. And our people are still quite happy. We've got 32 out of 23 happiness there. We just need clay. Checking out the resources we have. We've got tons of water, so I'm not worried about the fact that these 2 things are closed at the moment. Oh, we should put someone in this quarry. I don't know why that was closed. Or it's because it's newly built. I think that's why it was closed. So yeah, we'll put someone in there so they can start harvesting this rock. It doesn't leave us with tons of free spare workers, but hopefully we grab those nomads soon enough, especially since these food stands, when they go in, we're going to need workers for all of those as well. And I did put in quite a few. And hopefully that will make things more efficient. People need to move these. Because there's getting to be quite a few elephant eggs around these elephants. All right, that is all fine. Anbu is not too poisoned. Let's give him some pets. That will make him happy. Scavenging party has come back, and the nomads are here. So let's pick them up. 3 healthy people are joining, which is good. And we could send a party here, but it would cost us 2 survival gear, and I don't think any of that stuff's worth it. That is slightly better, but no. Anbu antitoxins, 3 Anbu antitoxins, that's quite good. We might hold off on that. Another scavenging party with 5 iron ore and 30 stone again. That seems like a very classic thing to get. And we're about to get, in 1 hour, about to get some more nomads who just want to settle here. Now, housing-wise, we're really good. We've got up to 135 potential spots. So happy with that. Oh, you've got nothing to do. Let me just move you over then. And there we go. That's another 3 villagers. And our needs have increased up to 24 now, which is quite high, but I think we'll be okay. And we've got 9 spare workers just having a little wander. What's up with you guys? We're not getting berries fast enough, which seems to be like a constant problem. So even with the 2 workers in there all the time, we're just not getting berries quick. Archaeology has now been researched. I have no idea how the archaeology works, if I'm honest. Maybe it's in, not the blacksmith, the salvaging yard maybe? Don't know. Right, these guys are going down there to pet Anbu, so that's nice. Although Anbu's just like sleeping through it. So hopefully he recognizes that he's been pet and that we love him, even though he is sleeping at the moment. The Ombu Doctor looks really surprising when it's not got the balloon there. All right, we've got quite a few antitoxins now lying about and quite a few health potions. I actually feel like we're pretty solid when it comes to that. Onbu, I mean, he could almost use another health potion, but I don't think he needs one. I think we can close this for now, and we'll take those workers back. And we're going to keep that closed for now. You've got one last tree over there to do, and then you're kind of out of things to do as well. I feel like things are pretty good. Oh, we could maybe... Let's deconstruct a few more of these huts, because we do want to switch these over to the cottages. So we'll get those 4 taken down, and then we'll start putting some cottages in as well. And I think that will be good. And I guess it's time to look at research again, because now that archaeology's done, what do we want to do next? Mansion just needs more bricks. We don't have the ancient notes. Artistry just needs a bit of glass. Don't have the ancient notes. We need artistry to get the monuments unlocked. So, I mean, we could just try to get the glass then for artistry. It's really close. And otherwise we would use the glass for the mansions. Let's just see how much glass. Oh, we'll put another worker in there. We do have some sand, not a crazy amount though, admittedly. All right, that does give some new trees for you to work on. People are getting poisoned on the ground, of course, because we are just sleeping on the floor here. Ombu is about to wake up though. He's like really close. There he is. Okay, so let's get Ombu up. He's not quite hungry enough to do anything about that yet. You guys are just waiting, but not for much longer. Just need another 20 pieces of glass. You guys are just waiting because there's no dung. Ombu just woke up though, so maybe he'll go to the washroom. Otherwise, like, it feels like we're just slowly getting there. Yeah, we do have people who are poisoned, but we do have the 2 doctors, so hopefully they are on it. How many poisoned people do we have, actually? 3. Oh, and we have someone who's hungry. Aha, okay. I don't love that for us. Why do we have someone who's hungry? There's definitely stuff around. None of the food stands have been built yet because food stands, they still make me nervous. All right, blacksmith has been constructed though, so we can start making tools. We need iron and wood, or iron and biogas, or iron and bile. Global resources, we are really low on biogas. Let's switch this back to iron and wood, and same with you, because we just don't have a lot of wood either. Do we need to make tools right now though? Because I don't think we do, so I'm going to keep that one closed. I don't think we need to make tools. We have tools. All right, we are now in a cold snap. Let's send a party there and send a party there, and then I'm not going to waste our survival gear on that. It has to be like good enough, you know? Stinkhorn fungi up here, that would damage the mood of our villagers. We can just feed Ombu ourselves, plus he's not actually that hungry. So that is not a concern for now. And then, that's the salvaging yard, so working on that one next. Of course, here everything is too cold to actually grow. We could, there's no sleeping spot. I was gonna say we could get Ombu to run through these just to sort of speed this process along. Just because nothing's gonna be growing while we're here. It's all just gonna start decomposing. And there's 2 of them, which feels like a lot. But Ombu's not gonna lie down here. So I think it's fine. Oh, there's our first food stand constructed. Over here, we'd have to put a worker in. I mean, maybe we try it and then these workers can go somewhere else to get a variety of food. We're just gonna have to see how this goes. Enable all, I think it's fine. We'll just see. If we can get enough food stands down, maybe it's fine. My only concern is that he brings all the food into that food stand and then nobody else is nearby enough to get that. Might switch this over for a while. Let's just get these poached elephant eggs. They don't seem to be moving them into storage, which is a bit odd. Oh, the stone arches are also done. Oh yeah, I mean, they look like they're connected, which is fine. I mean, it means that everything's well decorated once we get that built. They're okay. I don't quite, maybe if you put them like all the way across, it would be nice if like, it would be nice if they like were more dynamic in the way that like if you built them, there would be like a clear end one and then it would arch in between and then there'd be a clear end one. But yeah, that's the dynamic things. It's not exactly how this game works, so I guess that's normal. Oh yeah, look, all of our wheat has died in the cold. Another food stand has been built, so I guess we'll put a worker in there as well. This food stand is fairly centrally located. I basically just put this here because I'm afraid that if we don't have one, then people are going to start doing weird stuff again. This is making compost. I really need to get more biogas. I'm a bit nervous about how little biogas we have, but I'm also aware that we need more compost. I wonder, could we just get another dung collector, and then another dung collector would, like when Anbu goes to the washroom, would we get double the dung then? I'm gonna try it. I don't know if that's how that works or not. Right, we're almost through the second one here. It's just taking a little bit of time. We can send a party off there to get some wood, which is great because we actually do feel like we need it. I'm gonna skip that one. We're gonna have to just see. That has 10 fungal spores, which isn't the worst thing. We do actually need those. Right, what is that? Sounds from deep below. Before even taking a step into the mine, splatters on the wall and shouting from within. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we could hurry and help, or we could hide and sneak in when it's safer. I think we'll sneak in when it's safer. While your scavengers arrive at the scene, they find the remains of a small group of people. One of them carries a remarkable object in their bag, 11 iron and 5 tools. That was actually huge then. Another scavenging party has returned with 30 bread, which is also very good. We're going to skip that one, and we're almost in range of that. We're not going to be getting into range of that. There's 30 bread over there. We will eventually get into range of the traders here, and since I didn't trade with him last time, we might want to actually look this time. I need these. We really, really need those. I would say 100 salt would be fine. Some of these, maybe 40 of those would be fine. And then stone, maybe? Oh, mushrooms, actually. Let's do the rest with mushrooms. We have tons of mushrooms. We should maybe be eating them ourselves. I'm not 100% sure. There we go. Okay. So we get 8 of those, which I think is really good. We can also buy some survival gear. Can we just sell more mushrooms to make up for that? Why do we have so many mushrooms? Okay, let's do 200 mushrooms. Still leaves us with a ton of mushrooms. And then just some stone or maybe some herbs. I seem to have a lot of those as well. We'll just go up like that. I mean, we're getting rid of a lot of stuff, but we're getting some really good quality stuff as well. Okay, are we almost out of this? Because this cold snap is taking forever. It was a long one, a very, very long one. There we go. Okay, finally we are out of that. Things can grow again. Life can go back to normal because the windmill has actually run out of wheat, which is not that surprising because it did all decompose. I think things are going fine. We're just low on wheat, but the bakeries still have enough flour to keep going. These don't have enough berries to keep going though. You don't even have enough berries to keep going. Why don't I switch you over for a little while? Why don't you go to become mushroom stew? Because we do actually have quite a few mushrooms. You just kind of keep plodding along with the mushrooms there. I think it's all kind of going fine. What did we need for the research? Oh, glass. And we only need 5 more actually. So we're really close on the artistry. That will be really good to have. I feel like everything's good. I mean, it's all good. Oh, we took those buildings down. So we want to put some cottages in. Ooh, not decorated enough. Okay, but if we just put the 1 in, we can actually add some more decorations afterwards. So let's put you in here, and we'll probably just take this one down and change it in for another one, and then put some better decorations up on the top here, maybe. All right, crude filtration. Let's do saltwater evaporating, and we'll get some more salt. What is... You've run out of fish. Oh no, the fish all died in the cold? Oh no, wait, hold on. Hold on. Never mind, open up. Because there are still fish there. Let's turn this off though. No more smoking hut. Because we need those fish to be able to replant the fish. But yeah, they need to harvest those fish to be able to get the next fish. The bakery has been constructed. That was right here. We're gonna put that in. That's gonna just make bread. Trader has left, and a scavenging party's brought back 50 wood. Let's go to that ruined settlement up there. We've got a decision to make. Stay in the mountains or head back into the ruins. The ruins are scary, but you have a chance of getting pretty good loot, like high risk, high reward. And maybe the ruins is the way to go. Is the ruins the way to go? Is Ongabu gonna eat the stinkhorn fungi? Because I think we would have quite a bad time if he did. Can we just feed him a mushroom ball so maybe he ignores that food? I think let's go into the ruins and hope that this isn't famous last words, but we'll have to find out in the next episode because we are out of time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.